So today's tutorial, we are going to learn how to do the corded ridge. Isn't that cool? Look at that. And then here's the back side. Has a very nice back side to this. Okay, I'm just using a medium full weight yarn for this and a 5.0 millimeter crochet hook. You can use any yarn size that you want. As far as the hook size, that's up to you. I would recommend, especially if you're new, to go ahead and use the recommended hook size that's on your yarn band. Okay, so to get started on this, you can use any number of stitches and then add 2 for your foundation chain. So let's get started on it. All right, so I'm going to just chain 16 for my sample here, and then I will add 2 and make it 18. So I'm just going to start right into my chain. So there's 1 chain, and I'm going to do 16. Okay, so to start off, we're going to skip the first 3 chains. It's 1, 2, 3. And in this 4th chain, we're going to make a double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook in that chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. It was on your hook. So that first skip 3 chains, that represents a double crochet. And so here's a double crochet. And if you want, you can go ahead and put a stitch marker in the top of the turning chain, so you'll know that that's like the top of the double crochet, the top of the turning chain, whatever, but you'll know that that's a stitch. Okay, so now we're going to put a double crochet in every chain all the way across. So yarn over, and in the next chain, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So in the next chain, you're going to make another double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Okay, I will meet you when you get to the very last chain down here. Okay, I'm on my last chain, and I'm making my last double crochet. Okay, so I have 16 double crochets for mine. So that's row 1. So for row 2, we're going to make a single crochet in the front loop of our last double crochet. So in this stitch right here, we're going to make like a reverse single crochet. And you're asking, well, how do you do that? Because we're going to be working this way. We're not turning our work, we're working that way. So just take your hook, and you're going to go back into that stitch. Let me show you this real quick. So you have these V stitches like this in the front. You see that? That's your stitches that you work into. And so we're going to work in these front stitches right here only, not in the back stitches. Okay, so let's put our hook in there like we did, and we're going to work in this front stitch right here. The way I'm going to work in this first stitch is I'm going to insert my hook at this angle, grab my yarn, pull through, and then pull through the loop on my hook. So I just made a single crochet. So the next one we've got to work in this one. And so for the rest of these, I'm going to turn it this way, insert my hook, yarn over, and complete my single crochet. And in the next one, grab this stitch right here, yarn over and pull through. gets easy as you go along. And there's your next one right there. It's just a little awkward at first because it's reversed. And then the next one. And you just keep going all the way across. And there's your next one. And just keep going into that stitch, that front loop. And just kind of keep your hook at kind of at this angle as you go into it. Just like that. Just make a single crochet in that front loop all the way across. It's a little awkward at first, or at least it was for me. All right, and I got one more, which is my turning chain, my last stitch. So what I'm going to do on that one is we're just going to slip stitch into the top of that turning chain. So let's remove our stitch marker. All right, now we're just going to slip stitch to the top of that chain, turning chain, just like that. Okay, so now for row 3, we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. So now we're going to work a double crochet in the back loop of each double crochet from the row from the back. Okay, so now you see your V stitches here for your single crochets, but behind them is a row of stitches back here, loops. So you've got these that you just did, and then you got those in the back here. You're going to be working back here. So we're going to work double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook in that stitch below, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. And you're going to keep working in the back loop, back here in the back. Now I had 16 double crochets when I started, and that's how many if you did the 16, however many you have double crochets here, you should have that same amount here. So just continue working, like I said, not in these 2, but this loop back here right below it. I'm going to just turn it to the back side to show you. It's these loops right here. Okay, I will meet you when you get to the end. Finished. I have 16. All right. Okay, so now we're ready to go ahead and start working backwards with our single crochets. So working in that front loop, make a single crochet. There we go. And then we're going to turn our hook this way, and we're going to work all the way across in the front loops. And you just need to make sure you have the same amount of single crochets as you do double crochets. And just keep working like that. It's a little awkward, but trust me, the more you do it, the more you practice. It's a very beautiful stitch, and you can use this for borders as well. So just keep your hook angled like this and working in these front loops. Okay, now that you're on the very end where that chain 3 is, go ahead and slip stitch to the top of that chain 3. Okay, and that's all you do, and you just keep repeating that. Chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and then double crochet in that back loop. Start with the very next one. Because that chain 3 represents a double crochet. And so just keep double crocheting all the way across. Okay, you just keep repeating that. It comes out to be this beautiful ridge stitch here. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.